Some do and some don't. And today it's Som Tum. Hi, I'm Spicy Steve.
And I'm Tasty Trish.
And here we're going to do a classic dish from northeastern Thailand.
Yes.
Som Tum. Do you remember that, Trish?
Yes, I do.
This is actually the Isan area of northeastern Thailand. The Isan people, or this region of Thailand, is actually more related to Laos, where we went and got engaged.
Yes, about 11 years ago.
Yeah, a very long time ago. And the food here is quite different from the rest of Thailand. Now, traditional Som Tum is made with green papaya. And this one, because green papaya is a little harder to find, you can go down to the Chinatown and some of the Asian markets and find green papaya. If you do that, then you would just use green papaya and not the cabbage we're using here. But we've got a sort of a vegetarian Som Tum using a medley of vegetables. So what have we got in here, Trish, just to replace the papaya?
Green cabbage.
Green cabbage.
And purple cabbage.
Right.
And some carrots, tomatoes, and red pepper. If you have yellow, orange, add it in, and coriander and mint.
Asian mint. Now we've adapted this one a little differently from traditional Som Tum. So there's a lot of recipes around that will use the green papaya, and the gravy is a little bit wetter.
Wetter, yes.
And it tends to be a little bit more zingy and hot,
too.
and tart and a bit on the hot. We're going to control the chili on this dish. This is one we've made for over a decade.
Oh yeah, everybody loves it.
Everyone loves this one. It's one you can take to dinner parties, picnics. You can actually pre-assemble most of this and just have the sauce and mix it at the last moment at a dinner party. It's also very colorful when you see all these ingredients. And this was a Thai, this is a Thai recipe that we got from a Thai person. So even though it's not traditional Som Tum, it's another version. It's still the same kind of flavors you're going to get. Now, the most important thing you should probably tell people about here, Trish, is why shouldn't they go out and buy a bag of coleslaw and just add the sauce to it?
It's basically the texture, because, when you julienne it fine, when you eat it, it tastes a lot nicer than just a bag of coleslaw, dump into a bowl and mix it up. It's just not the same.
Yeah, so the same ingredients impart a different flavor because of the way they're cut. And if you notice, everything we're putting here is julienne very fine, which is a lot of extra work.
Yes,
but it is
worth it
for the taste and also for the presentation. And I think the flavors really intermingle a lot better. So let's get going. This dish is actually one that only has a little bit of hot cooking involved. So we've got our wok. You want to get your wok nice and hot. Nice pre-seasoned wok here. Wait for the smoke to come off your wok before you add your oil. And we're just going to heat up a couple dishes, or a couple of ingredients, should I say. What have we got here to add in?
Well, the oil, of course, and then we have the dried shrimp, which I soaked and kind of chopped it up finely. But you can do it in the blender. It's a lot easier in the blender, and that's what I did. And, of course, we had our garlic. We can't get away with garlic. Lime juice.
Okay, we're ready to go in, though.
Oh, okay.
Our oil's hot. Let's go with the shrimp. Now, this shrimp isn't because we're being cheap. We don't get nice big tiger prawns. This is the dried shrimp that is added for flavor to a lot of Thai and southeastern dishes. They use a lot of shrimp paste. They use a lot of dried shrimp. And this is dried shrimp that's been soaked and then pounded.
It's like popping popcorn.
It's like yeah, so let that pop.
Okay.
Add the garlic. Okay. This is a quick process. It is a bit messy because it's hopping all over the place.
I'm going to turn off the heat now.
So, we basically toasted the shrimp. We've got the shrimpy flavor coming out. Woo! And we've got the garlic just getting nicely browned. Now, turn the heat off. Woo! Go ahead. Got some fish sauce. We're making our paste here, and we've got some sugar. Remember, we actually have the heat off, but it's so hot, it's still cooking. And we have lime juice.
And, of course, the chili.
And that is sambal olak you put in,
yes,
which is a chili paste. You can also use fresh chili in this as well. It's not a ton of chili. So essentially, there's what we've done, and we've finished our sauce. Now, you could take this, right, Trish? Put it in a Tupperware.
And bring it to your party.
Bring it to your party. Just leave it in the fridge and then mix it at the last moment. We're going to add it all together now to show you the finished product. So instead of traditional green papaya, we have the cabbage going in. Notice how finely julienne that is. And then we've got purple cabbage. So the color in here is fantastic. We've got shredded carrot. We've got the tomato going in. I'm just going to move this like this. Use my tongs as an extra ladle here. Look at the color in this dish. This is a fantastic dish. as a main dish for a summer party or as a starter salad for any dinner party.
And last but not least, the Asian mint.
Asian mint. Give that a bit of a mix.
Coriander, we'll save some for garnish.
Okay, and some peanuts. There we go. We're going to put some crushed peanuts in here. Now we go heavy with the peanuts because we like it, and everyone seems to love these flavors. So now I haven't kept stirring. I'm waiting until we got the rest of the ingredients because I don't want it to be sort of, I want to fold it in. I don't want to mush it up too much, or it will lose sort of some of that texture and
Too
appearance.
wet, it'll be too wet.
Yeah. Now, if there is a bit of extra, this is a dish that when you eat it as leftover, a lot of the liquid comes out, so you could always de-seed your tomatoes, right?
Yeah, I did that already.
You did that.
Yeah.
But also overnight, because some of those juices do come out, you can also drain off that little excess liquid.
For sure.
Okay, because the peanuts and everything will absorb it as well. So here we go. This is our final dish. Now, what we would do is we would let this sit and serve at room temperature, or you could actually just put that in the fridge for 20 minutes before your dinner party and chill it if you want and serve it that way. So there you have an alternative to traditional Som Tum with papaya from the northeast of Thailand or Isan area. Here is a vegetarian multi-vegetable Som Tum. For Shaw TV, I'm Spicy Steve.
And I'm Tasty Trish.
Showing you the delights of Asian cuisine.
For recipes and information on cooking classes, visit spicysteve.com.